Hey Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Spicy Tarot. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Please like, comment, and subscribe so that this message gets across to those who need to hear it at this time. Keep in mind, these are general messages, so everything may not resonate with you, but if it does, be sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to book a personal reading, my website will be in the description box. So let's get into it. Virgo, the angel number that came out for you today is angel number 2. Now, in the realm of angel numbers, seeing the number 2 is often interpreted as signs of balance, harmony, and partnerships. It could also signify the need to trust your intuition and the guidance of your inner wisdom. Additionally, it may represent a call to engage in community care, being both a provider and a beneficiary. Okay. That sounds really good. Okay, so equal give and take. It's giving balance, it's giving what you put out, you will receive in that energy. So Spirit is wanting to make sure that you're putting out, if you want more money, that you are not so tight with your money. You know what I mean, Virgo? I do feel like y'all are getting ready to run into a huge check, okay? It could be anywhere between $1,000 and $10,000. But I do feel like, Virgo, you're getting ready to hit big on something. You're accumulating some type of wealth. You're accumulating some type of abundance, and money is coming towards you. Now, the song that came out for you today is called 1000 by Rich Homie Quan. And I feel, Virgo, you have been being very honest, almost brutally honest. Okay? And I feel like, Virgo, you are not just inspiring and motivating people, but you are intimidating people, Virgo. Some people really don't know how to act around you, okay? And this is not always negative. Some people, they don't know how to act because they value you. Some of y'all are empaths, you're psychics, and the reason that they're a little nervous around you is because they don't want to put anything on you, especially if they're going through something negative, or let's just say they're the type they're always going through something. They respect you and they value you enough to be like, you know what, when I get around Virgo, I need to know how to act, and I need to make sure that I'm not just talking about negative things, because I know Virgo and I know how they are when it comes down to their energy. And they're not going to want to be receptive to the energy that I give if I'm coming around and complaining about the same thing, right? So it's a level of consideration. Whereas others, they're a little nervous around you, Virgos, because they know that they're going to have to come correct. You know what I mean? And this is not really in a way of being considerate. This is more so in a way of, if they address you in a certain way, or if they come at you a certain way, and let's just say you're the type of Virgo that don't go for that, they're going to literally get everything times 10 what they put out to you, because you're like a mirror. You know what I mean? So you kind of got people on eggshells, Virgo. You got people at the edge of their seats. You have been vocalizing a lot of things lately, it feels like, Virgo. You've been being real honest. And you never said that you was the realest one out here, but you know you. And it seems like you don't really care to spare anybody's feelings. And it's not that you're trying to be a bully or be mean, Virgo, but I feel like you've entered an era of life where you are unapologetically you. You either like it, love it, or leave it. But just leave Virgo the fuck out of it, okay? I see you coming back into balance with something in your life. This could be in your finances, Virgo. I see you hitting some type of goal financially. This is going to make you feel real good. This may even turn you up a little bit, okay? I feel like, Virgo, it used to be times where you prayed for what you're getting ready to walk into, or for what you have now, okay? Some of y'all are going to be meeting people on this new journey that are going to be lifetime friends, lifetime partners. They're going to be a part of your social group. They're going to be a part of your soul tribe, okay? And the people that you meet are going to be very beneficial to you. Spirit is wanting to make sure that you're being balanced in what you're giving, but what you're receiving. Make sure that you're getting all that you can get to benefit in the situation, but make sure that you're also the one providing certain services or financial support when needed. You know what I mean? So just make sure that there is an equal balance here. All right, so let's get into it, Virgo, and see what the message is for you today. All right, Spirit, what is the message for Virgo? What do you have for Virgo? Health. All right, health issues could arise. The Three of Swords came out while I was shuffling, and I wasn't going to say anything unless something came up. So, Virgo, you could be breaking people's hearts, severing ties and separating from people. There is a level of pain associated with a situation, whether this is on your end or someone else. Okay, somebody is feeling some type of heartache or heartbreak. Now, this could also be health issues that may not be your physical health. This could be your mental health or your emotional health. This could even be in terms of finances. But it feels like someone here could be getting warned that something could go either way. So Spirit is letting you know, some of y'all need to make sure you're taking your probiotics, antibiotics, whatever it is, eating your vegetables and your fruits, drinking your teas, so that you can prepare your immune system, okay? There could be a sickness or a cold that may come on. If you go ahead and nip it in the bud now, though, Virgo, you will be fine, okay? All right, you got honeymoon and someone else, third-party interference. Virgo, somebody here is afraid, and they're kind of in their feelings because they feel like you're dealing with multiple people or somebody else is involved, okay? This is someone who is at a distance from you. Now, take this as it resonates. If you're not involved with another person, you've distanced yourself from someone, and this person has went to deal with someone else, okay? What else for Virgo? So you're being warned right now, Virgo. Hey, welcome in, friend. Open up your heart, okay? It will help you attract more love. So some of y'all have been scarred, hurt, burned in the past by people, betrayed. Spirit is wanting you to be open to being receptive to love, and it don't have to be love from the opposite sex. This could be self-love. This could be love from your community, love from your angels, love from your family. Accept the goodness that's coming towards you. You don't want to be so controlled that you just block out everything, because everything is not meant to hurt you, right? So I do see you healing from something, Virgo. I see you releasing something. Some of y'all may have been holding a grudge, okay? And I don't see you holding a grudge like, oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to take this revenge out on you. I see it's just something that has been kind of holding up your heart space. So it's not to say that you're going to go and try to get back, get back or get your lick back. It's more so the pain of the past has sat with you. You've carried it for such a long time that it's so hard for you to open up. It's hard for you to be receptive because you feel like some people, you've had enough experiences to know that some people are fucking evil and they will do things unprovoked just because they want to. You've learned that when you open your heart, bad things happen. And I get it, Virgo, but Spirit is wanting you to let go and make room for the new experiences that are coming towards you now. You may feel like, Virgo, I hate to say this for us because, I'm a Virgo too. You may feel like there's more bad things to come. And Spirit is telling you like, no, baby, it's not. I mean, that's life. There is going to be this duality of good and bad so that you can learn and grow and learn to do things differently. But Spirit is basically letting you know you don't need to wait for the other shoe to fall, Virgo. Like, you're in a period of prosperity and growth. You're in a period of happiness and joy. So just let go of the things that's happened to you in the past, Virgo, and be open to the communication that's coming towards you now. Spirit is communicating with you. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers. Butterflies could be significant. Green butterflies, pink butterflies could be significant. I'm even seeing some little white butterflies. That's them speaking to you. And it's almost like Alice in Wonderland. You may get curious. They may go into a different direction. You know how butterflies just fly off and, into the sunset. Spirit is like curiosity. Allow that curiosity to grow within you so that you follow that path. This is something that is going to lead you to things going in your favor. You don't have to worry about something fucking up your abundance, Virgo, or the path that you're on. I understand it's scary because you never know. The Spirit got you, girl, boy. They got you. What else for Virgo? Let go. Let go and let God. Let go and let God, honey. Okay? Let go and let God. Virgo, I honestly feel like you're going to experience challenges. You're going to have to move on. I feel like it's hard for you to move on from the betrayals. Like, you physically have moved on, Virgo. I feel like emotionally you've moved on, but you have those times where mentally it's always in your head. It's always in your head. And because it's in your head, because you've been thinking a lot more logically now, it's not just in your head, but it's also in your heart. Because your head is telling you to close your heart off and protect it. And it's nothing wrong with that. The Spirit is saying like, girl, boy, you're good. The challenges, the trials, everything that you've been through up until this point, you can let it go now because it's no longer defining you, Virgo. You're gonna be okay. Y'all not gonna have me crying in here today. You're going to be okay. You're gonna be better than okay. For some of y'all, if you couldn't get pregnant in a relationship, or if you had a miscarriage in a relationship that you were in, it's because you and that person was not meant to carry a child into this lifetime. But I promise you, the next person who you come across for you, you're gonna get pregnant instantly. Some of y'all had pregnancy issues and you thought it was you, but it wasn't you. It was the fact that you and that person was not meant to co-create. And maybe you thought you couldn't have kids. You're going to find sooner rather than later, you're going to meet somebody and they're going to get you pregnant. And you're going to be like, oh, you know what I mean? Confirmation, okay? There were challenges here when it came down to you having some type of abundant new beginning, because there was a lot of things mentally and in your heart space that was hindering you from moving on. And it's, some of y'all may have to go to therapy. I'm gonna be real. Some of y'all may have to go to therapy because you can't fathom the betrayals. Yeah, because you went through a period of bad luck. You went through a period of loss. You went through a period of darkness where nothing was going your way, no matter what you did and what you tried. But that was because somebody else was cursed. Somebody else that you were dealing with had this energy around them. And when you got intertwined with them, it became a part of you. The Spirit is saying, fear not. You don't have to be afraid. You're not going to be homeless. You're not going to lose everything that you've built. Just relax. Take a chill pill. Yeah, Virgo, you've been so used to the bullshit and just all the hard times. I'm not saying that us Virgos haven't experienced good times, but we've always experienced good times when we were in our own lane and we weren't dealing with other people. It's when we bring other people into our environment and our mix, and that's why we don't like people. But Spirit is telling you, listen, Virgo, that period of your life has ended. You're getting ready to meet people who you not only like, but love. And they are not going to only like you. They're going to understand you. They're going to prioritize you. They're going to consider you. They're going to value you. They're going to trust you. And they're going to want you to trust them. And it's going to take some time. I know. But they're going to do things so different from people in your past, whether that's friends, families, old lovers, and whatever that looks like, to where you like, damn, maybe life can be a little bit better. What's the overall energy for Virgo? So you're going to be experiencing some issues, Virgo, but I don't feel like it's going to be outside of you. I feel like these are going to be inside of you. Protest, inadequacy, sue, attention. So Spirit is going to be trying to do things to get your attention. Some of y'all have been inside for too long. You cooped up in the house. Some of y'all may work from home, so that could be your excuse, but you don't do anything on the weekends. You don't do anything when you get off, and I know it's because you're tired. But don't make that your life. Don't hide. Don't hide. And I know it's safe at home. I'm getting the, I don't know if y'all watch SpongeBob, but bear with me. I'm getting the image of SpongeBob when, I don't remember what happened, but he felt dangered outside. So he was inside with his chip and his little handkerchief, napkin, tissue, whatever that is, his little penny. And to me, that represents good luck. You know, you find pennies on the ground, superstition, you pick it up. But his little handkerchief, his chip, you know, so he can eat, and his little penny. And that's all he needed. But Virgo, let me tell you something. You're not SpongeBob. So it's time for you to get out of this energy of being lonely, and not even being lonely, of being isolated. Okay, I feel like you have taken a lot of introspection. You have taken the time to reflect. Sometimes you may feel like you have not healed enough, because sometimes, Virgo, when you go through it, you endure it, you endure it, you endure it, and then when you're done, right? So you experience all of your emotions all at one time. So then when you finally realize that you're finished with it, and you heal from, it's like you heal and you go through it all at the same time. So when the relationship or when the job has ended, when something is done, you get in this place where it's like, where the fuck did I go wrong? Why did I do that? How could this happen? Why would y'all let this happen to me? And it starts to become this thing where, okay, well, I don't feel safe, so I'm gonna stay in my safety boundaries, and I might just be at home. But Spirit is telling you, Virgo, with bully in reverse, so you got loneliness, bully in reverse, marionette, and preservation. I mean, Virgo, this is in your head. You know, it's just hard to say because you've experienced it already, but it's still in your energy because you have not fully healed. You've gotten over it. You put it in a compartment in your brain and you've locked it up and burned it, but it's still there. You know what I mean? You've compartmentalized it, but it comes up. And it comes up in moments of when you are getting ready to do something new. It comes up in moments where you could be like feeling emotional. It comes up at the worst of times. You know what I mean? And it makes you doubt things. But Spirit is saying that you are no longer in that energy. You are being, you're basically, Spirit is controlling this situation for you right now. And they're telling you that you're good. You've already made it over the challenges. Now you're at this place of a new beginning. Okay. So Spirit is going to be doing things to try to get your attention, to get you to do things differently. They could feel like you are being a little stubborn right now, or kind of, I don't want to say going against the grain, but it's like this energy of you, like, you will not do, like Virgo. I do this sometimes as a Virgo. When I meet new friends, right? I start to like, oh, if you do this, let's just say, for example, oh, okay, well, I'm just not going to talk to you no more because I don't got time for that. It's like, dang, why are you threatening our friendship? Like, I didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? But it's like you get into this place where you get so protective of yourself. It's like, hell no. The first sneeze, if somebody sneezes wrong, if they breathe wrong, it's like, okay, bye, red flag. I don't trust that. You know what I mean? So Spirit is going to be protesting you staying and being in this energy of isolation and disappointment. They're not going to go for it. They're not allowing it. You're going to start seeing evidence of your spirit team moving mountains for you, making things happen. It's going to be like right before your eyes, and you can't not believe it. You're going to start to see things. You know what I mean? They're going to start to show you stuff, and it's going to be like, okay, like they're going to do stuff to get you to go outside. They're going to do stuff. They're going to start putting stuff in your head. They're going to start putting things and ideas in your brain. They're going to start to get you to visualize it and see it. Some of y'all, your dreams are going to be very, very active. Make sure you keep a dream journal. But they're not going for this shit, Virgo. I'm sorry, but you've spent enough time alone, and they're not going for it. They said that everything you want is outside. You can't pray for $1 billion in the house. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Here we go. Hold on. Before I even bust the deck open, we got Virgo placements. And what did I have right here? Regroup. Virgo, you spent enough time regrouping. That's why they took it. Give this a chance. You don't need to regroup anymore. Stop regrouping. You've already done everything you needed to do. You've introspected. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I keep saying the same thing. And it's almost funny to them because it's like, Virgo, the fact that you feel like you have so much control is crazy. They're getting ready to flip some shit upside down. The number 51 could be significant, and the number 31 could be significant. You could be saying 444 or 666. April could have been significant for you. And I'm also getting the month of June could be significant for you as well. All right. All right, Spirit, what's the message for Virgo? What do you have for Virgo? Choose you, throw away the key, and obsessed. Virgo, I feel like you've become so obsessed with kicking people out of your life. You kick anybody out of your life. Like, and it goes back to what I said earlier. And for some of y'all, it's because you didn't choose you when it was time. And now that you finally have, you're never not going to choose yourself again. And that's understandable. And so anything and anybody that comes up against you that get on your nerves just a little bit, it's like, bye. I don't want to deal with you. I don't have to. And that's not terrible, but... Okay, let me just, what's the message that you have for Virgo? Just go. Try it, go for it, believe, no excuses, okay? So Spirit is telling you, Virgo, it is, it's funny, but it's not funny because it's like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm talking to myself, but I also know that I'm talking to a lot of y'all. And it's like the fact that we really think that we have so much control is crazy. Like Spirit is getting ready to make you go outside. Or step outside your box. Step outside the comfort zone that you've created for yourself. Okay? Now, you already know at bottom of the deck, if that boy don't want you or love you by now, he never will. Sierra could be significant. Spirit is saying it's not your job to fix people. So you've realized that already. And you're going back to the basics. You're getting ready to... Virgo, let me tell you this. Before you came across whatever challenge this was, whatever person this was that you feel like ruined your life or your money or took you off your path, you're getting ready to run into so much money. And you know this is true because you've seen it already in your dreams. Spirit has been showing and foreshadowing for the last 4 to 6 months. You've been foreshadowing, or they've been foreshadowing certain things to you so that you can see it. Because seeing is believing. I feel like, Virgo, they know that you've been annoyed with it's coming. You're getting ready to run into abundance. You're getting ready to have this. They know that you become annoyed with hearing, oh, you're getting ready to get this, or this is going to happen to you. Oh, Virgo, don't worry. They know that you've been annoyed, and this is why they've been showing it to you. Some of y'all have family members that may have passed on that you need to ask advice from. They want you to talk to them. They've been the ones giving you these messages. They've been the ones showing you, yes, Virgo, we know that you don't want to keep hearing it, and we know that you want to see it. So we're going to show it to you in a dream, or we're going to show it to you when you daydream. They've been showing you, not just telling you through angel numbers and signs and synchronicities, but they've been visualizing it, helping you visualize it so that you don't get discouraged, so that you don't stay in this place where you're so defensive. You understand? So don't worry, Virgo. Whatever that situation was that you may have not known your worth in, or stayed too long in, or felt like you should have did this, that, and the third, it's okay because it was supposed to happen. There was nothing that you could have done to change what was already in your lifeline. This was going to happen regardless if you did something or not. You know what I mean? So Spirit is telling you this will pass. This was something that was just meant to teach you a valuable lesson. And now that you've learned it, you're getting ready to be rewarded. This is good, y'all. So far, so good. And you know what I love about our spirit teams, Virgo, is that they understand. And they commend us. And they go to war for us. Spirit is saying you don't got to be defensive or protective of yourself. We're doing that for you. Don't be mad at us. Don't be trying to come for us. We know what you need. We know exactly what you need. Okay, Virgo, you don't got to be all a barking dog. We got that for you already. Okay? All right, Spirit. So where are you taking Virgo with just go? Where are you taking Virgo? There is going to be a period of isolation, though. If it has not already. 10 of Wands. Okay, Virgo. So where they're taking you with this 10 of Wands energy, you may feel like it's overwhelming and stressful, but this is all a part of the game. This is what you signed up for. And you may not be, happy with it, with the 9 of Cups reversed. You may feel really dissatisfied, displeased, irritated, and disgusted. But Spirit is saying that overwhelming energy, that stress, that oppressive energy, or that feeling of being trapped is no longer. They're getting you to a place where you're able to let it go. And I feel like the challenges are done. This is all going on the internal. And this is why they want you to let go, because you're still holding on to it. When you don't have to, you've already beat it. You've already accomplished getting over it. You've already been through it. Why are you still there mentally? It's okay, Virgo. They're going to do something that's going to excite you. All right. What are you asking Virgo to do through this? Or what are you asking Virgo to do during this time of you telling them where to go? Justice in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. Virgo, there is this energy of you dwelling on past betrayals and feeling like, this is how I feel like you feel. I feel like, Virgo, you are very tapped in and tuned in with your spiritual side. Some of y'all are psychics, mediums, or you're very gifted, right? So you may have conversations with your guides all the time, but you may just start talking to yourself. Not in a weird, crazy way, just like having a conversations with yourself and being real with yourself, right? They're basically telling you don't dwell on the betrayals. Don't dwell on how you feel like something was unfair and not right and you were punished, and it's only taking away the peace that spirit is trying to or continuously given to you. It's only causing stress and anxiety. Spirit wants you to know that you are very conquering. You are, with this energy of the Queen of Wands, Spirit wants you to know who you are. You've conquered more than this. This is not the worst. This ain't the biggest demon or the biggest monster that you've come across, and it won't be the last. But Spirit is saying that you have all of the tools. You are very equipped with the knowledge, the charisma, the confidence, and the power to move on from this. Virgo, you don't even look like what you've been through. A lot of people can't say that. You still are carefree. You still are willing to go in different directions. Spirit wants you to focus more on what you can control. Because of those situations that you can't control what's already happened, right? So the only thing you can do is mold yourself for the future. What is the advice for Virgo? Yeah, you're not necessarily happy about the disappointments that you've been through. Three of Pentacles reverse. This is done already, Virgo. I think what they're doing, because it seems like this is something that you've already been through or over, they're just trying to get you to really let it go. Yeah, you look like you're doing good. You've been in the gym. You've been doing some work in order for you to move on. But mentally and emotionally, you're tapped out. And you need to tap back in. Okay? There's more work that needs to be done. Spirit is saying that you've done a very good job and they're very proud of you, because some of y'all have walked away from family members, friends, jobs, people who you thought that you would have in your life forever, people who were going up against you. Okay, you walked away from situations that you wanted to work so bad, but it didn't work. You've outgrown things. This is no longer you. This is no longer your life. This is no longer your situation. Spirit is your biggest advocator, your biggest protector. And they really just want the best for you. So this part of your journey is you really letting go and you really releasing. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the last full moon kicked my ass too, honey. Seriously. The moon. Yeah, Virgo. These worries, this anxious energy, this is not real. Okay, this is just your fears. You fear that you will be in an oppressive situation again. You fear that life will be hard for you again. You fear that things will be so intense and so overwhelming that you will be continuously being burdened and blindsided. But Spirit is giving you reassurance, Virgo, you are a true gem. Even if you don't feel like you are exactly where you are, people look at you. I mean, you not only inspire, but you intimidate people. You're very, very intimidating. You make people nervous, but people aspire to be you, Virgo. Spirit is wanting you to show more gratitude for where you are. Because even if you are not as financially stable as you want to, you have all the tools, the mindset. You don't have a broke mind. Some people can't even be free in their mind, but you are. And I know it sounds contradicting, but when it comes down to your finances and what it is that you love and you care for, whether that be your family or just you, period, and trying to establish a foundation where you will be joyful and happy, Spirit is saying that this is here already. You just have been so fearful of something repeating, but you don't have to be, and your intuition is telling you that. You're getting guidance. For some of y'all, like, you have a spirit guide here that they are very wise. Okay, they're very wise, and this is why you're so wise. They always help you come to this common denominator that you're going to be okay. Even if you have to be a little delusional, or they had to help you be a little delusional to see that things will be better for you, they're letting you know, like, Virgo, this is all in your head. We promise you. We promise you. This is all in your head. You don't have to be in fear of a lost opportunity, losing money, or somebody coming around fucking you over, manipulating you, tricking you. You don't have to worry about that because that's been released already. It's in your head. Eight of Swords. You're keeping yourself stuck in the past. And this is why you need a counselor. Clarify justice reverse for what are you wanting Virgo to do while you're pushing them to go. Good news. Good news. They want you to focus on these signs and the synchronicities that's coming towards you. They want you to focus on the good. They're letting me know here with this Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles energy that you're balanced. You have already, the scales of justice have already been tipped. You're getting ready to get some good news, fast forward movement out of this situation. You're going to be able to be doing multiple things at one time. Some of y'all could be getting ready to hear from a Libra, Capricorn, Sagittarius, a fire sign. Could be a masculine here. You could be getting ready to hear from this individual. But Spirit is wanting you to know that all of this has already taken place. They want you to focus on the good. They want you to focus on how fast you've moved away from this and how fast you've balanced yourself, even though injustices and punishments and feeling powerless and resentments have come about. You've actually moved away from this energy faster than you thought. Expect to get some type of clarity on that. Clarify the Four of Cups reverse. Yeah, Spirit just wants you to let go. You could be saying 444. Let go of that energy because it's not yours. It was someone else's. This energy of bad luck, fucking up money. I mean, Virgo, you've never been the type to fuck up money or be unorganized. Even if you are unorganized, you know where everything is. That was never your energy. That was someone who was trying to attach themselves to you. And guess what? The cat is now out of the bag. You don't got to worry about that no more. It's an absolute no. So Spirit is saying this fear of somebody coming up against you or this fear of you going through a situation that you've been through already, you don't need to fear it anymore because you've learned a lot. They've advocated for you. They're protecting you. There's nothing more that you need to do but move away. Clarify the Three of Pentacles reverse. You see everything and everyone for who they are. And I'm telling you, Virgo, this is why people are afraid. You got people not only just intimidated, but a little nervous and a little afraid. Because, Virgo, some people don't know what the hell you're going to say. You can make a general post, but it can hit millions because they're going through it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just say, for example, you're a public speaker and you're talking about women and how, long story short, if a man gets you pregnant but don't marry you before then, you're just a placeholder. That shit is going to fuck other people up, especially people who feel that way already but don't want to acknowledge it. You're speaking a truth that some people are not ready to hear. But that don't mean that you're doing anything wrong. You're just clearing up the confusion. You're just reminding people of where you are and where other people may be. And that's not a bad thing. What's the advice for Virgo moving forward? Y'all have been my longest reading today because I feel like they really wanted to have this conversation with you. Eight of Pentacles. Virgo, you getting ready to have a new job. All of the hard work, all of the energy, the effort that you've been putting into not just recreate yourself, but recreate your brand, recreate who you are, recreate the abundance that you feel like you've lost is going to pay off. Because you may not feel like you put in a lot of work, Virgo, but you have put in a lot of work, especially on a spiritual level. It's only one more thing and one more lesson that you have to learn. I know it's like, oh, what else do I need to fucking learn? Ain't I'm the principal now? No, not quite. Okay. You just graduated. Just oh, Virgo, this is good energy. Okay. People are going to see you. As the Queen of Wands, you're going to be taking action, whooping ass and taking names later. Okay, you're going to be so abundant. The savings, like Virgo, you don't even realize how much you've been saving. You don't even, I feel like you've been so worried about something that's not going to happen that you don't even realize the progress that you've made. You don't even realize that the plants have been sprouting because you've been in this period of waiting. Honestly, this whole time you've been waiting, you haven't even seen that you have grown from a flower to a bouquet. From the Queen of Wands to the Empress, you are embodying every queen. You don't even realize it though. But Spirit is getting ready to open your eyes. That's the evidence that you're getting ready to see. So, Virgo, it's been a long time coming, boo. But this is a very great ending to a story that felt like it was never going to end. I'm so proud of you. Spirit is so proud of you. You have just transformed into a wonderful woman, a wonderful man. You've been through a lot, and they see that and they recognize that, and they're letting you know that you don't have to worry. So just take a chill pill, relax, try to get out your comfort zone. At this point, you have no choice. They're going to push you. You're going to get it ready. You're going to feel like you're falling, but you're flying. Okay? So, Virgo, that being said, you are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. And I will see y'all on the next one.